Hello, Seekers. Welcome to No Madness Live. So much madness. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Holy shiznets. Teeth are clean. I may or may not have had just a little eclair. You know the ones, little chocolate coating, little Bavarian cream. Ooh. Yes, I did. Girl world's popping. Holy hell. Now, in order for us to dissect this, we have to do a little bit of the day after the Lol Cow Live, because that's where things changed. Did they not? Everyone needs an eclair once in a while, and they're only this big. Okay? We have to, because everything changed. Be careful of what, Judy? Eclairs? I know my limit. 1 a day. Stop saying Asshat's name in the chat. Who's Asshat? What is wrong? You guys all fired up? What's happening? Oh, nods? No. No. It's got nothing to do with nods. Nope. I don't believe that. Nope. She don't care about that shit. 48 and freaking fabulous. Thank you for being a member of the Seeker family for 14 months. Spider Monkey must brought down what? Live stream for copyright? No. I ain't even talking about that clown. Please. Quit giving him life. No. No. Got nothing about him. Oh, FFG's live got taken down. Yikes. I ain't talking about the spider monkey. No, because he ain't got nothing to do with any of this. In my opinion, this all happened. He just took her down. Ain't that some shit? He's got more power, I'm telling you, than Foodie. That's crazy. Oh, she showed those. Yeah, I ain't doing that. That ain't even, you know what? That ain't even like breaking news to me. It actually don't even shock me. You were in the middle of it and then poof. Yes, everybody's talking about it. Yeah, he will. I've told you that. You even say his name. Right? Yeah, he's definitely, yeah. Anyway. So it was just that live stream, yeah. Okay, so anyway, we're not talking about him. He is not even, in my opinion, he's not even part of this equation, and I don't give crap all the women he talked to. Don't even care. Okay, yeah, we know. We all know. She showed the messages, da-da-da-da-da, and we knew he will strike you down. That's what he does. That's what he does. I've tried to tell people, don't show his stuff. He waiting. He watches it all. But we're going to get on with my show. And you're right. This is where I think we're going with this yellow moon. Okay, so let's move along. Okay, so thank you, Melanie. Okay, so we're going to start with the day after the Lol Cow Live. Okay? I feel like we probably are going to figure this out real quick. Thank you, Georgia girl. Thank you. Why don't you say hi to me in my nomadnesslife@yahoo.com email? Please do that. I like to keep you people on the roster. I got a couple others that are like, this is the Seeker gang, okay? We don't even play like that. We're Gen X. That's what I'm thinking, Karen. We're going to get into it. Yep. That's where this is going. I don't give two shits about the spider monkey. Nope. He's trying to stay relevant. I don't care. I don't care about anything he did. Don't even care. Anywho, so what I'm thinking is, she did the low cow live. The next day, she made this video, crying. Shit hit the fan. Then she spent the next 5 days trying to act like a completely different person. Probably trying to convince possibly Salah's dad, but I don't think it worked. I think she might be getting the boot. The boot. I don't think there's going to be a break and she's going to sit in Kuwait for a month with nobody to talk to and nothing to do. She may have got the boot. You are Seeker Gang, Hippista. Yep. I think his dad got involved. I really, really do. No, I don't think it was about her eating the chocolate frog. I think it was about her going back to the apartment because she's been only live streaming in the car as if she's away from Salah. And then she went back to the apartment to finish vlog. You know how she is. She's very headstrong. Well, because everybody was speculating that she's in the car because they're no longer, Salah's no longer around. And you know how she has to always prove the speculations? It's this thing she does. And I feel like that, well, right. I mean, when you got family in high positions, you don't bring a problematic Canadian YouTuber to your country. Well, he accepts everything about me. Well, does he? You've been problematic over there. And yes, you do need a break. You need to get your head right. You need to go home. Choose. Choose. Mr. Tiggs is coming in to sit down. Hi, sweetheart. Get up on your pillow. Go on, get up there. He knows English. Go on. Get up there. Go. Get up on your pillow. Attaboy. There's Mr. Tiggs. She's definitely going to pop up in Canada, and here's what I believe. I believe, and I think this, like I am trying to find out where, after all these events that took place, and now we're at this point, we're going to get there. I'm telling you. His dad is done with the nonsense and the embarrassment and the disrespect. Look at him. He just wants to be with us. He is a star. She'll always be a citizen of Canada. She just has to get her residency back. Hi, Shimmer Soul, $4.99 on the super chat. Thank you. Love you. Appreciate you. I think he's done, son. Because people sent from the Twitter, not reaction channels, clips of her doing that in a hijab in Kuwait. And yeah, I always said if she doesn't stop, somebody over there is gonna end this visa. And then I hear rumors that he may have been forced to shave his beard in shame. Is that a thing? Can anyone tell me? And then she went home, and everybody put up the reflection of him in that TV with no beard. That was it. Yeah, whoa. It is a punishment? Okay. See, I didn't know that either. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to get our handy dandy speaker stand, also doubles as a paper towel roll. I can't find anything that's perfect height. If you do, please send me in my email a link to some sort of stand about this size and this tall. Okay? For my speaker. Thank you. Swear to God, I searched high and low and I'm over it. Yeah, we know, Lucy. You know, I've always said, don't bring up anything about him or anything with him, because that's what he does. And for some reason, he's able to take you down. Foodie can't, but he can. I don't get it, but I don't talk about the spider monkey and show his stuff. I learned a long time ago when he struck my channel. I learned a long time ago. Listen, you gotta hit me with the tack hammer twice. That wasn't even tea enough. That wasn't even enough tea. Mr. No Madness can build one. That Jeep is, you know, number one. She's addicted to food. He addicted to gambling. Oh, I don't care about the spider monkey. I don't care about him. I don't even want to give him a spotlight. That's what he wants. He's not, he's not worth any of it. Leon will take care of it, so stop. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to the morning or whatever after the Lol Cow Live. And then we already know the events after that, up until I'm quitting YouTube for a while. That was most important. Yes, I do, Kara. I'm coming to that conclusion. Let's see if we can all come to that conclusion all at once. Okay? Let's do it. Oh, boy. Now, this was after, and Salah was pissed. She's in the found out stage of the fuck around, okay, in Kuwait. And we knew this day was coming, so let's not act surprised. Now she's going to try to probably manipulate. I'll just quit YouTube. I don't want to leave. I love him. This is my family. I gave up $9 grand for you. Kind of shit, okay? So let's go to, this was, and I'm watching this on Barbecue Chillin', by the way. This was right after the Lol Cow Live. Let's go. Sound check. Me. Okay.
I think because Lol Cow status, that people think that it's okay to just like do whatever. And I know I said yes, go ahead, you know. And that's why I feel mad at myself for allowing that, like, people to do that to me. When he asked me, like, he was really mad at me because I went behind his back when he was sleeping. They asked me up, like, I was awake.
I went behind his back while he was sleeping, and he's really mad at me.
You know, I didn't want to wake him up for that. Because, you know, in his culture, it's not about them wanting me.
Oh, okay. Witch of Wildwood says, I just read that. Did you look at Muslim culture, though? I just read that Islam doesn't require shaving the beard as an act of shame. Can you look up Muslim culture? It may be a culture thing instead of a religious thing. I think this is the one where she's holding an onion. Okay, I don't know.
Or whatever. Like, as a Muslim woman in his culture, I shouldn't have gone up there with other men to talk about those things.
We know what happened with FFG. We know. Can you guys let everybody know that's coming in that we already know that? We're not mentioning his name because he's not even a part of this show.
But we're 3 years ago in my culture, this would have been totally normal, you know?
Okay, so Maghrebi Traveler said, I'm Muslim and it's not a thing. Okay.
And I think I just like had a moment where I regressed back into that rule. So, I mean, I was in the wrong for even being up there. Number one, in consent.
Okay, so she may be trying to, okay, in this video, we thought she was just trying to backpedal what she did, right? Okay, it's definitely not a Muslim thing. Okay, somebody said that over on FFGs, and I'm like, I don't think so. But I don't know. Anyway, she's trying to backpedal this, right? And I thought it was for, like, her audience, and Salah was mad. But now I'm beginning to believe she was trying to create this video for his dad. He could have shaved his face that's saying he's single again. Possibly.
consenting to it, number two. And I think that they just were looking at the entertainment of it. I don't know, but it's weird for like married men in relationships to look at that, like.
Okay, you can't blame them for the choices you make. Foodie, I'm going to give you some advice. I know you're in devastation mode. You've been crying. Everything's been a shit show for about 7 days. I get it. You went up there, and you may have done it out of spite because that's kind of how you are, and you made a big mistake. Now it's just time to own up to it, and then you got to deal with the consequences. Because we've been telling you for 2 years, us haters, we've been telling you for 2 years, you're going to FA and FO over there in Kuwait. No, Jamie, no. So anyway, you're in the find out stage, and you've been pushing this line over there in Kuwait for 2 years. I'm not into that stuff, Angela. I don't play around with that energy, nor do I care. I just feel like, why would anybody put energy into Foodie Beauty if they're given a gift, right? If you're given a gift, why would you put your energy into Foodie Beauty? Unless you're just in the community. There are kids missing out there. Summer Wells. Go find her, right? How about Sebastian? He's autistic. Where is he? Anyway, I'm not into that stuff. Not into that energy at all. Anyway, so instead of directing me over to other channels, can we try and just keep going along here? Yeah, there's kids, Tennessee, right? Both of them are missing from Tennessee. Put their energy over there. That'd be great. I'd love to know where those kids are. I don't really give a shit of what the prophesized future of Foodie is when it's blatantly staring us in the face. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a health issue or a problem with the Kuwaiti government. That is as clear as saran wrap. And here we are in the find out stage of messing around over in Kuwait, pretending like you can control a Muslim man who is surrounded by a family that was raised on cultures and respect. So when what's his face told you that you are supposed to keep things private, that's what you do. But things have imploded over there because of you. And I'm sorry, but it's true.
Like, I feel like I do need a good break from the internet. Like,
you absolutely do.
Because, like, it's just hard. Time to myself. I don't feel too good. Yeah, so I basically just glossed over, like, what I told Salah. And, like, English is not his first language. I don't think he understood a lot of the terms and the banter.
Yes, he does understand English. So what you're trying to do is get Salah off the hook because his dad is pissed. That's who's pissed.
And I'm going to tell him fully.
What you did was disgusting. We all told you that. And none of us pushed you to do it. That was all you. All you. It just didn't go the way you wanted it to.
But, like, what happened? And I feel bad, like, I even explained, like, what happened with him and I, like, it's just really hard. That's what I don't know my worth, Blacks. I feel like I totally let myself down.
See, that's the thing. Everything's always about you. If you really cared of anyone else but yourself, you wouldn't have done this stuff to his family. And I know I'm going to piss you off, but sometimes the truth hurts. Big time.
And I feel like I've done that, like, forever in my life. Just, like, always let people.
Yeah, that's why you need to be inpatient therapy as soon as you get off that plane, after you have a good health check. But you can't do that because you gave up your residency, so you got to wait that shit out.
Do whatever they want. And I don't know why. Why would I not care about myself enough? Respect me.
It's always about you. Why wouldn't you care about Solana's family enough? If I were to go to another country, but which I wouldn't, 48 hours, I'm going to marry you. He's seen all your problematic behavior. You deleted it all before you even went. So you knew it would be a problem. He thought you could change. Maybe he thought he could guide you into Islam. And you went over there and all you cared about was the damn YouTubes and what everybody thought. You know what, Foodie? If you would have used your channel as an actual show instead of your personal diary, you probably could have done good things over there.
Myself enough to say, fuck you to all of them. No, that's not why I'm up here, so you can laugh at my vagina.
My God, she can never make anything better. It always gets worse.
With, like, from someone like Boogie who hasn't even seen his dick in, like, how long? Do you know how hard it is to move past your past when people are trying to bring it up every effing day?
Well, yeah, we know he's a scammer. He's a romance scammer. He wants a better life. He wants to go to Canada. She made the promises. You know what I'm saying? If you're somewhere where you just don't want to be and somebody's willing to take you to a better place, which we call Foodies, a scammer. She scammed him. She knew she couldn't take him to Canada. And she went over there anyway, making him think that she was going to help him to get to Canada.
You know what I mean? Like, I really have to give it a memorial and just, like, never dig into it and really, really just move on and be the person I want to be.
Now, boom. Boom. So she put this video out. Every time she does bad, right? Oh, I'm going to do so much better. It's part of her cycling, right? Even when she eats herself sick, all of a sudden she's going to go on a health arc. Well, now she's doing both. She was not going to get involved in drama, and she was going to do good, healthy things. Food, like, she was changing her whole life because of what happened on that panel and the hell that rained down afterwards.
Oh, teardrop. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you know what I'm thinking? It isn't even about her. They didn't even care about the vag part. She once again let people humiliate Salah. And we're talking about from his family's point of view, not Salah. Salah did his own damage, right? So his dad probably said, I don't want to see you on her channel anymore. And then I think it just got to a point where he's like, she may not have even renewed her visa yet. And he may have went to immigration and said, do not renew this visa. I don't know. We're only guessing.
Thank you. And thank you guys for listening to me, because I really feel like I don't have anyone right now, you know?
And right there tells you how pissed Salah was. That's real tears. Because he pushed her away.
The thing is, like, I feel like I can't.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we know, Linda Lou. Can we quit putting his name in my chat? Thank you.
Move on. Like, I haven't grieved a lot. I've just buried a lot of feelings from 3 years ago. I know I should confide in him. And I will later.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You're impulsive. You need to work on that.
I really want comfort from him right now. I don't want to wake him up. And that's the thing. Like, I know he's accepted me for who I am. I don't think he would.
I think Salah might have been holding out till her payday. You know what? You know? Can I pin it? I have to go over to my channel. It's fine. I mean, there's people that are going to come in. Just tell them we already know. But I'd appreciate it. You could put NE if you want to talk about it. But just don't put his name. That would make me happy. Because I know a lot of people are going to come in and go, oh my God, did you hear what happened? And I get it. I mean, we're part of the community. It's just that he's going to be on a spider monkey insanity for a bit. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Anyway, Foodie, it's over. Go home. It's time for you to get good mental and physical health anyway. This charade is over.
Would, if I didn't change to become a better person, like, if I was still...
Yeah, I'd have to go over, stop the stream, go over into my channel. It's fine. Just let people know.
High on taking wheelchairs and stuff. Like, he didn't like me to smoke weed. Like, you know, he hated it.
And you did it anyway. Is any of this ringing a bell for you? Oh, I'm just not a perfect Muslim. I'm just compulsive. I'm just impulsive. Then you should not be in Kuwait. You know what? And we've been saying this, and you've been calling us haters. And you know what? We could have helped you if you weren't so hard-headed. Yeah, and you scammed each other. It's time to break up. Move along. Nothing to see here, folks. Right, Foodie? Go home.
Every time I'd be on live and I would like, he would know, he would be mad at me for it. Like, you know,
And you don't care. You only care about your stupid stuff. And that's why I don't believe she is taking a break voluntarily. I do not believe it. 1 minute of my day. She did not choose this. She is going to try everything in her power to not be booted.
the way I was 3 years ago, there's no way. Because he thinks it's self-destructive. He doesn't think that, he thinks that have potential to be better than that.
Yeah, well, he's self-destructive too. But at least he shut up, didn't do it again, and nothing's come out since. You still keep screwing up.
But he still accepts my personality because I still obviously am, you know, but forgiving myself is the hardest I've ever had to forgive. I freely forgive others who've hurt me, but I can't quite forgive myself. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Pete will get her home. And, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised if she popped up in a month and she's living in an apartment with Pete. I really wouldn't be at this point.
She's got to go to the vet today for a checkup.
I wouldn't be surprised if she popped up tomorrow, you know. Just kidding. You know what I mean?
Like post-op?
I thought he was holding out, though, for her next paycheck. Because, you know, that car, that place. Like, he doesn't even want the burden of what is he going to do now, right? But I think we're at a point where, in my opinion, she doesn't get a choice. Well, so is she's pathetic too, Rampage.
And like, I knew that up here. I knew what the show was about, but I just never thought that.
It would be on Tuesday for her. It would be on Tuesday for her. Peace has been talking about quitting his job. Well, Mama's coming home, right? Color purple.
Would be like this subject of me going up would be like my vagina, my nether regions, or pics from my past.
Well, you should have known, Foodie. It's called Lol Cows. You've watched the show for 6 months. Do not pretend like you didn't know. Stop. This is your problem, is you always act like you're just so dumb. And you know exactly what was going on. That, you love that itch. That's been your shtick forever on this platform. And you thought you could go over to Kuwait and just do it again. And be who you want to be. Well, I guess you're in the find out stage of the fuck around.
I think people who pass people's nudes around are just really gross in general.
I think people who take pictures of themselves and put them online are gross. Bloop.
Mary, I don't think they meant wrong. I think they just like, because they like, just before listening to that Grace's.
Foodie, think about this. God, I swear to God, I wish you would take my advice once in a while. I'm old enough to be your mother. I'm your mother's age, okay? Identically your mother's age. But anyway, potato. Foodie, think about it. What a cash cow you are in a hijab with nudes out there. Are you kidding me? It was the first thing they talked about. Oh my gosh. Like, you just embarrassed their culture.
This stream and coming to this realization, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And just before that, I was in the Discord talking with Wings, talking with...
You're still trying to make sense of it, aren't you, Foodie? Pick a lane. I even made a video called Pick a Lane. You cannot stay in Kuwait and act the way you're acting. Either be an entertainment channel that's wholesome, like I even said, get cooking, get cleaning, get organizing. Be a wife. Or go home and be the Canadian obnoxious person on the internet that you are. Pick a lane. You don't get both.
Another person, docket team member, planning to go on and do shows, like on the Walkout Queens. I was planning a show on that. I was planning on, like I didn't want to audition, but I was planning on maybe doing a show.
They don't pay you. What would be the point of embarrassing yourself? I know you're trying to find a community where you can make more money, but this ain't it. Maybe Allah was leading you from the Shahada towards being a better person, and then you would have got a whole new audience. It's just you don't have faith in anything else but yourself, do you? Maybe this will be a great learning time for you. You're right. Crack a book. Do something.
Things was asking me to go on tonight.
There's no way she will quit YouTube. I'm telling you.
tomorrow to talk about things. And I said, I don't want to talk about anything sexual, blah, blah, blah. Like I said that in the message. And he's like, no, we'll
You don't get a choice. You're a lol cow.
Like yesterday. And I was like, fine. I was fine. But I wasn't fine.
Like, how did you even think you would go on there and Scatgate wouldn't come up? Like, what were you thinking? You were just a pick-me. Oh my God, she gets so warped into the YouTube world.
Inside, I wasn't
She doesn't even have her own set of guidelines or morals or integrity.
And my intention is not to like crap on him.
Yes, it is.
At myself for just allowing people to treat me that way. I don't know Kuwaiti. I didn't think about that. I don't think they would take the video down. I don't think.
Yeah, she's upset because it's out there. And now, I'm pretty sure Salah's dad has had enough.
Anybody cares about.
He's like, the longer she stays here, the worse it is going to be on our family. We're done with this, Salah. We're done. So he may have took matters in his own hands.
Other people's feelings on the internet. And I feel like I deserve it because I consented to it. But I was like literally like, you know, caught off guard. I could say it won't be like the other day, but it takes just one person to decide when you're better off. No, I've blocked all of them. I left the server. I don't want to have anything to do. You have to forgive yourself.
Yeah, right. And then you've been having links come in your chat. This video was put out to try to walk this back, but you can't. Narcs are hilarious. They really are. They think that they can commit atrocities and then claim their intentions weren't bad. I know, Nan. It's a tale as old as time, which tells you everything's about her. Even Kuwait. It's embarrassing.
And I know I seem dramatic, but like I don't want to ignore my feelings.
Oh, that's right. And she was in Grace's DMs. Yep. I blocked them all. I don't want anything to do with any of them. Jesus, Pete. Go home.
I don't know, ACP. Why do you guys think I should ask for it to be taken down? Or like my portion cut out?
You want to know why she won't go home, even though she knows she's humiliated that whole family and his friends, right? And Allah even said they don't live together. Like, right? She just wanted to be claimed by a good-looking guy for the YouTubes. Everything's about the YouTubes and how she looks and how people view her. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, it is the most delusional stuff I've ever seen in my life, which is why I watch it. Because I can't believe this shit is real. And I can't believe she's at the find out stage of the fuck around.
Yeah, but they're going to say that I did it. That's why he asked me. Like, when I think about it, I see what he did. He's, like, being smart about it. He asked me.
And I'll tell you one thing about a narc. If they're not ready for this to be over, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. When she hits that airport in Canada, oh, my God. All the truth is coming out. You know what I'm saying? Pick a lane, Foodie. Log off, never to be back to YouTube again. Or go home and fire up that video.
First, I know like what happened with Salah and I happened, and you could go back and say, well, he did this, blah, blah, blah. But it's weird to me that a married man would like ask, I don't know. And this
stop yourself right there.
Loser says I'm vile. She had the nerve to you're just nasty to women, aren't you? All you do is yell and scream at the friggin' women that come on the panel. And
oh, please. That's her shtick, and she's been that way her whole life. It's none of your business.
Of their vaginas. Are you kidding me?
The men were passing it around. That didn't make you look like a very good person over there in Kuwait.
Like, please. I thought it was weird. You know,
oh, my God. She'll eat a pound of bacon, right? She won't be wearing the hijab. Hopefully, she saved one of her Amazon wigs. I got sneeze.
Men passing it around and like laughing at it. Like, are you kidding me? Like Boogie is like.
All right. So if you haven't seen the picture, can I just fill you in a little? It's not even her cookie. She's making a mountain out of a molehill. It's not even her cookie. That was the funny part about it. It's ridiculous. Thank you. I'm this cold. It's just still hanging on. It's like, okay, let's say you're sitting down and you want to show, okay, so let's say you're sitting in a bathing suit, okay? Because she was wearing a bathing suit. Right? And we already know what the bathing suit bottoms look like, right? They were not bikinis. Can we talk? They were not bikinis. That was those shorts she had on, the black ones. Okay? So we're here with that, right? They made comedy out of it. It was a side view and didn't even showcase, I would say, didn't even showcase a quarter of a side lip. Okay? Like I'm being straight up. It was at the bend of the groin. Thank you. And it wasn't even, it didn't even look like a poodle in a headlock. It was just some flyaways, okay? Like a grandma, you know, where you just can't grow the, you know, the poodle anymore. It was just like flyaways. It was nothing. That's why when I seen it, I go, this can't be the picture they're talking about. This is something you pull over to the side and go, hey, is this does this look like a pimple? You know what I'm saying? Without exposing anything. She could have made a joke out of it and said, I know what you guys are looking at, and there's no way, because I've never showed my full cookie. Never, except for the bathtub with the peeps.
Taking bubble baths with rubber duckies with a fucking 19-year-old.
Yeah, they were wisps. So now she's going to go after somebody who did worse to make herself look and feel better. That's not how you approach life, Foodie. You have never been accountable. Everybody has said this for years. Every time you do something because you're hurting and you're angry and you lash out and you pick subjects that are so sensitive to people, well, guess what? It happened to you. Now do you see how we feel when you address things that affect other people? Look what they did. It's called karma. Take the L. Do you see what I'm saying? Go home and get right. She'll never get right, but at least go home and be yourself.
Well, then he's like 50. Or she's
where
20.
nobody gives a shit.
Ooh, sorry. Like, give me a break. I need to just watch more wholesome things. I need to listen to the Quran. Or I need to do things that are just not.
You should have been doing that for 2 years, so stop. You did all this because Salah was so mad. Once again, you disrespected his family. I don't care. Like, even the Kybella stuff, we would have thought it was all bullshit until you made the live stream and validated it. And that's the truth. Like it or not. He did it, but you validated it. And he even said when you were screaming in your live stream, he said, I can't believe you're doing this to me and my family. Holy crap, was that a mouthful, right? She goes, I don't care about you or your family. See, she thought she was going to stay in Canada. And then she flew back to Kuwait. And now she got herself in another pickle. You just can't help yourself, Foodie. I guess you're not meant for the straight and narrow life. Sorry.
Mind garbage. And to a degree, they're right about that, but I don't think that I expected, you know, the minute I get up there for them to be passing my nude picture around. And
it wasn't a nude picture. Now, the bathtub full of peeps, that was a full on. Full on. They didn't pass that one around.
Having it made fun of by like 500-pound men with bigger tits than me. Sorry, I'm just a little bitter, I guess. There's no amount of money that is worth your values, people. I'm telling you, it's really true. People would say, why wouldn't you go on the show? Don't you want money? And like, I was planning on going back on, like, to do a show on the Lookout Queens, not to be a member. I didn't want to audition as a member, but like maybe to do a show if they would compensate.
You don't get to be a host. Oh, get out of here. You wanted to get paid. Only the hosts get paid. She was looking for a new gig to keep Salah by making more money because her money's dwindling. She was in panic mode. She's still in panic mode. And now I think the Iron Gate has shut. The end. Yeah, how's a PG-13 picture? Corn. Good God. You know how many women I see at the pool have an accidental shift in a bathing suit? That's all that was. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. You know what I'm saying?
Compensate me for it, but I didn't realize I felt this way until just now. Like, I know we've had...
Yeah, I think Chantel be living in some sketchy part of Cornwall in a studio where Pete has to sleep on the couch because Foodie's gonna take the bedroom. We know that. You can, if I can have the bedroom, you can quit your job. He'll be on a fold-out couch, right? He's got to make strategic moves around this little open one-bedroom studio, right? So he can game all the stupid shit he does. They're gonna be switching rooms. It's gonna be a whole thing. Season, is it gonna be season 4? Because we're only on season 3, right? Season 3 is shit. No, we're at the beginning of season 4. Season 4, we want more.
Our bad moments. But I feel like
Or we want Canada lore. That's what we want. Season 4, we want Canada lore.
Really care and love me. And like, even if I have a tummy ache, he's like, he gets so worried about it.
Tummy ache. Foodie, stop. Please, get therapy. You do not belong in Kuwait. You're a lol cow. You don't belong in Kuwait. You have to be a certain personality type to be in a country where a woman needs to have respect. That ain't you, girl. What do you say, Willie? It's time to go home. Time to work on yourself. Quit worrying about being with a man, being claimed. You can't love somebody if you don't love yourself. And don't tell me you love yourself, because if you did, you'd have more respect. Put respect on that shit. You'd have respect for your health. You'd have respect for other people, but you don't.
Like, do you want me to, I'll go to the pharmacy, get you something. Like, he's just so I know if I'm hurting for this, he'll listen, but he'll get really mad.
Yeah, who in their right mind would go to a country with cultures and not even do your research? She did her research, because remember she put the hijab on, and then she decided in the car in Canada, she goes, I don't think I can do this. Remember that? Mm-hmm. She just started driving in Kuwait. She's staying. Well, not if she don't have a choice. What if Salah's dad decided we don't want her visa renewed? What about that?
Not at me necessarily, but...
Oh, I think it's this. I mean, just me, but even if she finds him with women's stuff in his phone, he's been doing that for 2 years. I mean, for real. Then he got busted with all the things he says to women. She still stayed. I don't even think that's the thing. I think they have to kick her out for her to leave. You think she's staying, huh? You think she's going to try to prove to Salah's dad that she can be a good Muslim woman? That's gold. Oh my gosh. I just don't think she can do it.
This too shall pass.
Season 4, Foodies poor.
I think I am going to just like make like a whole bunch of like, write on a whole bunch of papers, like things I fucking hate from my past, and just like burn them in the fucking desert. I feel really violated. Like, who the fuck did these people think they were?
Okay, and then she goes back to blaming those people. See, she was going to shed the snake skin of the snake she used to be, right? And then she went right back into, fuck them. It's their fault this is happening. See? This is why she'll never change. There is absolutely nothing's her fault. I think it's too much damage for Salah's dad, too. I think that was pretty much it. I just feel like, okay, because after she did this, right? Trying to make it look like she was bombarded and she was taken off, like whatever, taken off guard. And she could have shut it down, but she was laughing. That did not go well. Salah's dad may not know she's still there. That's why she's freaked when someone's at the door. I don't know. But she's been in her car ever since this. And today was the first day she said, I'm coming back home to finish the live stream because everybody wants to see Julia. And that seemed like he was pushing her away to not live stream around her, and everybody was asking questions. Where's Salah? Where's Salah for 4 days? Did he leave you? And she can't take that. She's got to always prove. So and all this shit happened today. Yeah, and Salah shaved. That means he's single, right? If he didn't know before, he knows now. This is true. And that's what I was thinking, is that when she went in there and he was there, I don't know. I mean, it just seems odd. The whole car thing was weird after the Lol Cow Live. After this, she did one more rager, though. And then she was in the car. That's the only time she would live stream. You thought she was staying at Smee's. That's what happens when they won't let you live stream around them. So the whole thing was weird. You know what I'm saying? Did he shave the weenie? Did you guys see my short I put up? I laughed so hard. And my husband was asleep in the chair. And I mean, I had both my hands over my mouth and I was shaking because I was laughing so hard at that damn short. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. I swear, it caught me off guard. That's probably why. But I shared it with you guys on my short. The Lol Cows Queens is offline. I don't know what that means. There's definitely some strange vibes going on in the Foodieverse. Absolutely. He'd be kicked for false strikes for sure. Oh, right. I keep sneezing though, Shady B. I still got that going on, and I still got the sinus thing. We don't know mixed up. We just know that a spider monkey took her live stream down for showing DMs he had with somebody. All right, so let's go over to the I quit YouTube. Okay, quit saying his name. Can you just do NE or Spider Monkey or Koki? There's so many other names we can call him. Please, he's on a witch hunt. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys, I said, I'm just going to start removing anything with his name in it. I know, Nodder. I'm not showing anything. Get out of my chat. I will never show anything about you again. Get rid of them, mods. All of them. He's in my chat. What do you mean block his name? He's in my chat. I'm so glad this is what you do with your time. Nobody talks about you anymore. Nobody even wants to talk about you anymore. Just go away. All right, so let's talk about her leaving YouTube. You guys knock it off, or I'm going to block you from my channel. If you're going to encourage this, mods, do what you got to do. I'm doing a show over here. You guys quit. Thank you, mods. Anybody that's even poking him, just remove the freaking comments. Oh my gosh, Cynthia. I'm going to put you in a timeout. I've said it 100 times. Jesus. I'm going to just sit here a minute. I don't want to have to do members only. I got enough mods. You haven't seen the video, Frosty the Homan? Everybody sing Frosty the Homan. It's Christmas time. Frosty the Homan hasn't seen this video yet. Start the video. All right. How many mods I got up in here so I can like enjoy my show? How many? We're not talking about it, Germ McCann, so let it go. We don't care. This is the No Madness Life channel. This isn't the FFG channel. This isn't the Spider Monkey channel. So if you guys want to go over to Yo Mama's and see if you can't get him struck down. There you go. Thank you, Leong. Thank you. Leong's got her eyes on it. Okay, let's go. Everybody, let's go. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special...
Oh, so we're going to do cameos while we're on our break. That sounds like a long break, Foodie. Oh my God, that don't even make sense. She's been crying. Her eyes are bloodshot and puffy, and don't even say it. She ate too many chips. No, her eyes are bloodshot too. Something went down. She don't want to leave. She wouldn't have left up, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even have left up the cameos. Stop. The idea of her shutting down for a while, OMG.
Guys, hey watchers, hey Beezers, everybody of the like. If you're watching this video, I hope you're doing well. So, this won't be a long video at all.
This is more of depression. This is not like Foodie on gummies and Foodie on muscle relaxers. This is Foodie who's been defeated. I can see the difference.
I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I have decided to take a break from the YouTube streets. So, from social media. So that means that I will not be posting anywhere. I will not be answering messages or anything like that. The only thing that I will keep open is my Cameo. I don't even know if I can put that on hold. I don't know. So I'm just, I'll keep my Cameo open. I'm not mentioning that as like some form of cash grab, or anything, just to let you know.
We'll keep Teardrop. You know what I mean? I just don't think Teardrop can handle this, Foodie. Why did you take Teardrop off? Oh, that's right. You said you'll be talking to people in the background. Teardrop, there you go. You can text her all day.
But social media wise, I'm going to take...
They'll be on the phone like two clucking hens. You know that's right. And Teardrop will be filling her in.
A break from it. Just posting, anything like that. So, anywhere. I only really post on YouTube.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Leong, did you screenshot when the spider monkey was in here and threatened my channel? Did you? I mean, I can wait for the upload, and then I'll just screenshot it and timestamp it for YouTube.
I don't post on TikTok. I actually don't have a TikTok anymore. So I got rid of it in a moment of frustration, but then I realized that there's people I talk to on there.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I think Tattoo Crazy said, you're right, Shelly. His dad has had enough. He's tired of the embarrassment and she has brought to his family, not to mention driving in spite of Salah, letting him know that that's the car she pays for. I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot win over there, Foodie. Love you too, Melanie.
So...
Thank you, Leong.
Yeah, if you're one of those people who followed me on TikTok, especially people I was pretty close to, you can reach out to me on Instagram at, it's Foodie Beauty, and it's Foodie_beauty.
Oh, look at, she's already trying to get people to be able to contact her. I'm telling you, doesn't sound like to me this was her choice.
_OG.
Yeah, and then to say she stole his wallet. Like, there's so many things she cannot be doing over there. And I kept saying there's going to be one thing that's going to push Salah's dad to go over there and stop her Because you know that he can stop her from coming back to Kuwait. Like, all this stuff lined up where she's been trying to take over. I don't know. That's just what I'm guessing, Kelly. I'm kind of trying to put it all together. And I would think, because people from Twitter actually sent his dad clips from that live she went on. And if she comes back, well, then she's being defiant.
I'll put
Or
it here
he threatened to have her removed. Something's happened.
somewhere what it actually is. In the description. Could you also?
Because she deleted all the raging she did after it, but that channel still had the live up, and she wanted it deleted. So I don't know. Well, here, listen, those yawns. It might have been an emotionally exhausting night. You know what I'm saying? You ever cried so hard that you are literally exhausted? I have recently too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, all of it's leading up to she's either got I don't even know see where they would give her another chance after that. Everything's changed after that.
See how to message me except for the TikTok. So, yeah, there's very few people I will be talking to offline just while I'm on my break. If you're one of the people I'm close to, I'll still talk to you, you know. But yeah, I'm just trying to take a break. That's it, you know. I have my reasons, and I've talked about it, that I was thinking about it. I just think it'll be really good for me.
Nope. Look at her face. It's like a hostage video. You know what? This is what you're going to say. You're going to go online and this is what you're going to say. Look at her. She don't even want to say it. She's a boss bitch. Remember? Karma was bound to come around. We've been saying it. I said, you know what? She can only do so much, and enough's going to be enough. And that Lol Cow Live, I knew it as I watched it. I knew this was going to be the straw when they were calling him a weirdo. Now, let's just say, what if? We're doing the what ifs. What if he's, let's say, on a spectrum? What if? And they were calling him a weirdo. And at some point, somebody's going to step in and stop the insanity. Oh, yeah, she's flaring her nostrils like a bull. You know what I mean? She girl boss too close to the Kuwait sun. Got burnt. That's right. You are right, GC. Well, it was when they were talking about him that I think the problem occurred with his family. I'm just saying. Even Allah used to protect him. Remember when he would talk about it? That he would do anything to help Salah. Remember that? When Allah first came on? And he said, you know, he's a good boy is what he said. And I would do anything to help him. You've been saying that all along, Leslie? Yeah. She is big mad. She thought she could take Kuwaiti Pete's and treat him like Canadian Pete's. But it looks like Kuwaiti Pete's has a bigger support system where you can't make fun of him, call him a burden, and abuse him for control. He's got bigger fish that are willing to protect him. I just feel that way, and Allah's one of them.
I can't stop. I can't talk. I'm like yawning nonstop. So
it's because you have literally had an emotional breakdown. I can see it all over your face. Like you get the most devastating news of your life. It takes you off guard. It knocks you down to your knees. And you cry so hard. By the time you get yourself gathered back together, you can't even stay awake. You're so exhausted. Been there. When I found out my granddaughter has leukemia. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. And I sat there. I couldn't even stay awake. I kept yawning. It was 5 o'clock in the evening. By the time I could just calm myself enough to have a conversation. That's exactly what this looks like.
It's very late and I'm very tired. So, yeah, I just thought, like, you know, it's like 1 a.m. I would let you know because I know people are obviously going to be wondering, you know, where I am.
She don't want to go. She don't want to go.
Especially with the lengthy break. I know that in the past, you know, I've said many times that I was quitting YouTube. I was...
Thank you, Jane, for the $20 super chat. Merry 7 days before Christmas and blessings to all. Same to you, Jane. Thank you.
Gonna take a break and then I would come back like not even 24 hours later. But that was a different vibe, you know, when I would make those declarations. Those type of declarations were like, oh, I'm literally so sorry, guys. Those type of declarations were like,
fodder. This isn't fodder. This is out of your control.
out of either frustration, you know, really not wanting to do it anymore. And it's not that for me. I'm not feeling that way. I'm just needing a break.
You're being forced to take a break. And it's a good idea. Probably authorities saying that she needs to go home. They're not going to renew her visa. She needs to leave. She's being deported. I don't know. But I know she's been in that car for 4 or 5 days live streaming and not in the apartment. And then she went to the apartment during her live stream and then all this happened. Possibly in the North Pole. You are correct.
You know, everyone needs...
You don't feel it, huh, Anna Gag? You don't feel like a Canadian westernized woman over in another country, humiliating, with his dad having power? You don't think his dad would be like, this is it. Enough's enough. I don't know. I do. It's been weird. The last 7 days since she did the locale live has been really weird.
Mental health break, and once in a while, just time to think away from, you know, having to post and
she's been made to make this be her decision. Even Salah could say, I divorce you, I divorce you, I divorce you, and walk away. So there could have been an intervention. Did something happen during her past live? I didn't watch it. She came home from the car instead of being out there by herself. She came home at the end of the live stream to be with Salah, and people caught in the TV screen that his face is shaved, and people were making speculations, right? Including us, right? I mean, to us, this is like free speech, freedom of expression, fair use act, criticism, commentary. But over there, this is an embarrassment. Her channel is an embarrassment to their family. Is all the only way I can see this. And this doesn't look like a woman who's voluntarily taking a break. I'm going to still talk the rest of you in the background on my Instagram. Right? She would just be like, community post. Hey guys, I'm going to take a little break. I'll see you when I see you. This is a whole thing. She only makes videos for herself. Okie doke. He might get her visa pulled. Absolutely.
Put myself out there, so
What'd you say?
you know, having to post and put myself out there, so
Can't put yourself out there for a while. This woman could never live without YouTube. I don't think she was supposed to come back to the apartment either. That's why I said this popped off after that. And he was mad at her for taking his chocolates. It was just weird. It was a weird vibe, like he was just kind of outing her. I don't know, it was really weird. It was bizarre. Let's be honest. We know, could you please quit putting his name in there? He's already been in here. We took a screenshot of him threatening to take my channel down because he wants me to talk about him. And I'm not going to talk about him because he's irrelevant to any of this.
I will, you know, work on myself and my life, enjoy my life.
All right, hold on. I'm going to ban his name from my channel. Hold on. Probably block him too. Come in here and threaten my channel. I can't block him though because we need the proof in the chat. Where the hell is the... Oh, it's over here. Oh, God. Hold on. God, what a ridiculous... Girl world is ridiculous. All right, I'm going to go in and block. I'm going to block all of it. There ain't even, you ain't going to be able to refer to him when I'm done. Okay, hold on. Community. I didn't put it on comments, you stupid, stupid thing. Oh my God, I'll go to dashboard. Then community. Oh good, they've changed this and they screwed it up when they did it. When you click community now, it goes to freaking comments. Good job. What will analytics bring me to? Here we go. No? Oh, okay, we're going to go to settings. There we go. Okay, now we'll go to community. And let's get into the blocked words. Good Lord. Is this the most juvenile shit? There we go. Blocked words. Let's add some. God. There we go. Okay. Oops. Make sure you spell that shit right. Oops. Okay, I gotta turn this light on. I'm sitting here in the dark. Good God. Oh my God. I wouldn't block his name personally. Why not? I am spelling him many ways. Yeah, it should do it. Okay, and that's the other thing I'm blocking. Sorry, FFG. But I ain't playing like this anymore. Okay. There we go. They won't stop writing it because it's a troll activity. So, should we get on? Stop banging on your keyboard.
My family here.
Anything else? I did caps too. Where's Tiggs? Well, he was laying on the pillow. If the dad wants her gone, he could make it happen. Yep. Yep. He don't even have to ask permission from his son. He will make it happen. And I'm pretty sure those people sending him all those emails to his work was the now. You know what I'm saying? The now. Oh, I enjoy ignorance because it's, you don't even have to call it out. It plays out itself. But sometimes you got to be a grown up and block, chill it out some. All right, let's go.
My husband, my pets.
All right, this is where she's going to pretend like she's going to try to make everything better over there. So I don't know. There may have been a full-on meeting. How embarrassing, Foodie. All this because of you. Emma, thank you for the 1999 super chat. Love you. Mm-hmm.
My life with my family here.
It's not your family. It's a hamster, a cat, and a grown man that you're not married to. Stop. You're the one that set up house. So you involved animals, which you shouldn't have done. I'm just saying you shouldn't have. We knew this would happen.
Husband, my pets, do things together without camera, and I don't know exactly how long it will be, but
yes, I bought Tiggs a Christmas gift. I got that thing growing on his eye removed. $300 present, and he loves me every day for it.
I don't know.
Okay, now I hear what you guys are saying, okay? So you think she's just doing this for attention. This is a woman that's been crying for hours, and I mean hysterically crying, probably alone in that place. And she's still in the delusion that she's going to fix this and make it right. If she just quits YouTube for a while, like 4 weeks. This is her still trying to run the show. You know what NPDs do, right? They don't see it as it really is. They still think they've got control over it. They still think that this isn't real, that no. Just because you say it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I know what I'll do. I'll show them. I'll take 4 weeks off, and then I'll read the Quran. I'll do whatever they want. But in all honesty, she will not be able to keep it up. Yeah, she's literally gaslighting herself right now. If she's been told to stay out like at her mom's, you know why she don't like to go over to Canada and stay at her mom's? Because she can't smoke weed in her mom's house. She can't live stream in her mom's house. Right? Right? What do you think? She will not last a week offline. There's no way. I wouldn't even give her 48 hours. I think she was told to stop live streaming in that apartment and why she's been in the car, right? Because that was weird. Thank you so much, Chantal's Harry Sandbag. Just because it's an asshat kind of day. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, we creators, we go through shit, but you know what? It's part of the experience. Sometimes you just got to nip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? And it's fine. I'm just not giving him any power. He'll be on to the next channel, so let him have at it. The more channels that show that stuff, he'll be over there handling his business, I suppose. It's fine. What did Rachel say? La, 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 I gotta go to Rachel. We love you all. Rachel. All right, what did Rachel... Okay, here I am. I heard she asked Pete for a plane ticket. Says who? Did Pete? Were you in like his private society? I have somebody in his private society. And I'm not going to say the things I know, but I'm just going to say this isn't the loving relationship you think it is. Yeah. We could do, was it New Kids on the Block? Bye-bye. You think she'll be back by Friday? Okay. You don't think this has gone to a point where she don't have control anymore? I think she's been in the car live streaming because Salah wants the money and she was told not to live stream in that apartment. And she went up there and did it anyway. She'll show you. And then all this shit went nutty. She's already had a plane ticket. Exactly. It's a visa requirement. I think she's trying to get Pete's to find her a place to live. I don't know, though. We'll see. I mean, we're just speculating. I'm looking at a woman that doesn't want any part of this shutdown. Pete's doesn't have anyone in his private society except ponies. Pretty ponies. I think for Chantel's payday for YouTube. Yeah, I was thinking that too. The 22nd, she'll be gone. She gets paid on Tuesday. We don't know what that is, color purple. I kind of zoomed in on it and it was squamous cell looking, but that's just me looking at it in the sunlight, and it was raised. It wasn't just like a spot. It was raised, and it was clustery. She went in that apartment to prove the reaction channel's wrong. Thank you, Terry Lynn. That's my whole point. She did it because we kept saying that he moved out. He don't live there. He left. You're alone. Blah, blah, blah. That's what she does. She's always got to prove that somebody loves her. No, what you got to prove is you are a Muslim woman, ma'am. Stop with the YouTube fodder. Hold on one sec. Oh, my legs. Good. I just had to check and make sure the fireplace was turned off because my husband went to bed and I told him I would turn it off, but he turned it off. He mentioned as well his room in the recent stream, so I think they live as roommates, not husband and wife. Well, I think he's got a shipping room and he games in there. He doesn't sleep there and he doesn't live there. I think he lives with his father, and I think there's been a big problem with her lies and BS on her channel that do not work well and could get Salah or his father, who's very important, in trouble. So if you think she has control over there, she don't. It was just a F around and find out. Like everybody, all these people from Twitter were sending him the videos to his work email and shit, the links, and I think it's taken a turn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he don't live there because even Allah said he does not live there. Even if you have a loophole marriage, you can't live together. You can only live together if you're legally married. This shit is gonna go bonkers.
Maybe a month. I don't know.
Even if she got booted back to Canada and couldn't go back to Kuwait, she will never, ever admit it. She will say she's over there for health reasons and she's going to be there a while. That's exactly what she'll say. She will never admit she got booted. Trust and believe. And that Kuwaiti government will not play. They will deport you. And you're done.
I really don't. I don't know when I'll come back.
Talking about Kuwait or your channel?
But I feel like it's something I need to do. There's a lot of things about me that a lot of, people don't know on a personal level. And
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? She's still going to get the words in there. Why would she even say that? Like, listen to this. There's a lot of things that people don't know about me on a personal level. What does that mean, Foodie? You know what I mean? What does that mean, Foodie?
There's a lot of things about me that a lot of, people don't know on a personal level.
There isn't anything on a personal level that you have not displayed on your channel. So who are you talking to?
And so there's not really much I can say, really.
That's a nugget. There's not really much she can say
about how I'm feeling or all of the reasons why. It's a me thing. And like I said, I have my reasons for it. And I just need like a bit of a refreshment.
Look at her. She don't want no refreshment. We know everything about her. Look at this. She is tight-lipped, people. They don't want him to look bad, or any of them to look bad if they boot her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a shower's refreshing. Not you. Not in Kuwait, anyway. Now, even in Canada, you push the limits. But you definitely pushed it there. That's ridiculous, the things you did over there. She filmed oil fields. She filmed graves. She did so much bad over there. Because she's not real bright and she doesn't research. Plus, she's filming without a film permit. That is so bad. You're not allowed to film any people in public. You have to actually tell them what you're going to film. Like, there is so much bad that I don't believe this is her choice. And we got Scatgate coming up. Yeah, which is probably going to play out with or without her. You know what I'm saying? It really will.
Yeah, like I was talking with Salon.
Yeah, and you can't work over there and make money in their country on a tourist visa. You have to have a filming permit or a work permit. You cannot work over there without one.
He and I...
Joy Lynn, thank you for the super chat. Longtime silent watcher. I love your commentary. Love you too. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for powering through all the nonsense in the beginning. But, I understand. Everybody's hyped up and passionate. But when you see somebody that's up to no good, you ignore them. You do not give them a platform. That's what they're looking for. And we don't do that over here. We react to Foodie, not what other people are doing, because you end up getting roped into the nonsense, and we just take care of it.
It was true. It's like I've never taken a break from this place. I think everyone needs some kind of...
That's a nugget, because you can't. It's your identity. It's what you identify as. Foodie beauty. That's why, if you actually take a break, that means you were forced to.
A vacation from what they're doing, from their job or whatever. And I know it's like not a traditional job, and it's not, strenuous. It might not be strenuous physically.
And it's her only paycheck in the world. Oh my gosh, she cannot afford a month off.
Mentally...
She doesn't do anything all day. She only streams an hour or two a day. She's got 22 other hours to work on her mental health. She does not need to take a break. She could actually make it her content. But I think she don't have a choice right now.
It can be, so I will miss you guys. I will miss you guys so much. And, it'll be tough.
Oh my gosh. This is like, wow.
I do really look forward to my live streams. And
yeah, how's she gonna eat? How's she gonna pay her taxes? How is she gonna survive? This is her only paycheck.
The support you guys give me is just like amazing. I have the best Beezer army, I don't have the biggest following on YouTube, but I think when it comes to Beezers,
Bye, G.
I have the best. I have one of the best following.
No, you don't. They always try to trigger you with drama and food. So no, you need a whole new Beezer clan.
Thanks. So yeah, before I fall asleep right here and do a sleep bees, I just thought I would come on here and let you know that, just so you don't worry about me.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, I'm not, I just really need this. So, yeah, I'll be off of, social media. So,
Wow, she just doesn't want to go. This could have been a community post. Like they usually were.
it's gonna be tough. I will miss you guys. I'm just thinking
She does not want to do this, if you ask me.
about it. Like, I already want to.
I mean, they may have given her a 1 month warning. I don't know. I feel like his dad would help bail him out of the debt he got into with her if he said enough's enough. But and she's got Pete's that would gladly, if she popped up in Canada in a month in an apartment with Pete's, come on now. She still gets paid next month for all of this month that she's done. Pete's would definitely, he's done it before. He has bailed her out of trouble before. I don't know why she don't stick with Pete's, because he's the only one that really cares about her. I mean, seriously.
I want to go live, but no, I really need to do this. I need to, work on myself. And
well, that's why I think he told her no more streaming with Salah or in that apartment, right? And that's why she was in the car for the last 5 days. But she slipped up today and went into the apartment when he was in there. She said, I'm coming back to the apartment to finish the live stream because everybody misses Julia. And I think I think all hell broke loose after it. I mean, I can look at her. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? And of course she had to, show who's boss. Broke the agreement, and maybe she's being booted. I'll probably be back in a month. What? Get yourself situated. What do you care most about? You want to go work 40 hours a week? Well, you can't in Kuwait because you're a tourist. So there's that. So you got to go home.
Just enjoy my life away from social media. I think social media, like detox, cleanse, whatever.
And then this is her trying to say, okay, fine, I'll just quit. But I may be too late. I don't know.
It's a good thing. So I'm even going to try not to watch it. Like, as much.
No, Pete's has been living in an attic. He did get an inheritance. But do you know for 2 years he's been saving all his money? Because that's what Pete's does. Trust me, he's got a lot more than that inheritance sitting in a savings account. He has been hoping she'll come home. That's stupid. Wait, oh, there it is. So dumb.
Much, and just really try to read more. I think I want to do like a nice, take Salah and just go to a nice bookstore, pick out some books,
Oh, yeah. Okay, Foodie. You go to the library, find yourself a comfy corner, and you just crack open a book, and you just start reading, sweetheart. I done told you 2 years ago that you needed to crack that Quran and get busy, and you didn't listen because you know everything. Now you're in a pickle.
Really?
Books with pictures.
Just...
Why don't you write a book?
decompress and
You decompress. You don't do anything all day. But Google your name, watch stupid movies, and then go live half-heartedly. That's all you do. You don't even do anything. What do you mean? What do you do that you got to take a break from besides bad behavior? Stop. She's going to be couch surfing at her mom's at 40 years old until her and Pete's find a place to live. You don't belong in Kuwait. You've proved it, okay? That was fun. That was cute. But now you've embarrassed Allah and his wife, Salah's family, Salah. So if you want to, come in here and try to sass me with your sock accounts, like, seriously, you should take advice once in a while.
Try to feed my brain better.
Your channel will go right back to making money as soon as you land in Canada and hit that live button.
Things along with my body too, but yeah, so I'm still just struggling with a lot, and it'll be a really good thing for me. So, and
she's not on anything. She's depleted emotionally. I'm gonna tell you right now, this woman was probably, she's alone, and all hell must have broke, and she's depleted.
Inshallah, I'd like to, just read a lot more, go for walks a lot more, spend a lot of good, close quality time with people I love.
Your mom, Auntie, Pete's. She didn't say Salah, did she? People she loves. Girls going home.
And Salah and Julia.
Yeah, add those on after.
Julia's a people. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
So, anyways,
yeah, if she read more than fucking takeout menus, she probably could have turned into the person that she doesn't dream of, but it's expected out of her. Well, let's just say she made a commitment to do.
People here that I love, so.
You don't have to keep trying to over-explain it. We know exactly what you mean.
I guess, that's not totally wrong.
Yeah, the definition of accountability in Foodie's dictionary means defeated. Yep.
It's going to be weird because I have...
Who would go to another country and try to take control? An NPD. Do you know why they do that? Because they can't feel inferior or less than no matter where they go. They got to start working the room, figuring out what they can get away with, and she went too far.
And had like an offline life. I don't even know what that's going to be like.
No, Julia's there. She was in the live stream earlier. Wow.
Like, it's kind of weird not,
She's even trying to take control with this right now in front of her audience.
Just doing normal life things without like telling you guys about it. So anyways, all right, I'm going to leave you here. It wasn't supposed to be a long video, but I'm kind of rambling. Thought it would only be like 5 minutes. But I'll miss you guys. I hope you're not like upset with me or anything, and you'll be here when I get back.
That's the question of the day.
I really hope so. And I'll see you when I get back. So take care, guys. I really wish you the best.
This is the longest goodbye. I think even the best movies didn't have a goodbye this long, Foodie.
I'll miss you. Bye.
Well, there you go. See, now I feel like if she was allowed to stay there and not being banned from the internet or being kicked out, it's either or. So if she's banned from the internet and she's allowed to stay, then, oh, wow. Either way, she's banned from the internet. You know what I'm saying? Either way. This ain't her choice. Shit went down. Her eyes are empty, defeated. That's the look of defeat. Yeah, 6 minutes later. she was going live from the car because I think that was the punishment, that she wasn't like her mom. She can go live when she's in Canada, but she can't go live from her mom's house. And I think that was probably a stipulation. And then she went into the apartment with Salah in there, and all of a sudden this happens? Come on. She ain't bending a knee. Remember, she's a boss bitch. Yeah. I bet she was back to only dealing with the reaction channels. Yeah. I think she went to the apartment to show the reaction channels. She played herself. That's silly, man. Maybe she's ready to go home. Maybe she just needed to be pushed out. I don't even know. But we'll see. I don't even know if Slot can put his foot down, to be honest. I think she got pretty ugly with him quite a few times, and he doesn't like confrontation. You know she misses those gummies. Well, that's the thing. If she does go home, it's going to be a story she'll make up, her health or something, which should be addressed anyway. Or that's the best place she could get mental help. It'll be a story. Something's about to happen. There's no way she's going to stay off YouTube for a month. Get out of here. No way. She hasn't saved a dime. Nope. She's not like Amber Lynn. Amber Lynn stayed off for almost 3 months because Amber Lynn squirrels away her money. You know, she just buys herself Legos and goes to bingo with mom. But Foodie is straight up just not able to do that. Hi, Tucker. Maybe turning herself into a psych hospital. Over in Kuwait as a visitor. Do they even do that? Like, excuse me, go home. Right? I don't think so, Squid. Changed your mind? You don't want to know? Me either. If she shows up in Canada, she's wearing her hijab. She played us all. Why would she have played us all? That's exactly what's going to happen. And then she's going to shed the abaya or the hijab when she starts doing weed again. Buster! She's on her way. He's It's been weird since the low cow live. And that's kind of the way I was looking at, because the whole car thing, we're like, what's going on? She's like, nothing. I just thought I like to drink coffee in the car and go for a ride. And we're like, 2 years, you ain't never done it. She letting Salon know, this is my car. She took his wallet and his keys. You know how disrespectful that was? To say you stole it on a live? Oh my God. I think she's got herself into a situation. Wow. That's crazy. And we even said that. Who even says that you stole your husband's wallet? Who even says that? Nobody does that. It's weird. We'll be back to hair fibers and, you know what I mean? Do I think she could be in danger? I think if she leaves quietly, no. He'll give up his cash cow. Yeah, he will. You don't get a choice. I'm pretty sure him harboring a Canadian for YouTube coin is not on his dad's radar as noble. I think saving the family reputation is going to be more something he'd be interested in. And she ain't got the cash no more. Wow, this is nuts. She got herself into one hell of a situation on a tourist visa. Wow. Wow. She should leave before she gets deported. Well, there's probably not going to be an approved entry for that passport. What a crazy freaking, what a crazy platform this is. She's nuts. Maybe they will relocate to Syria. Maybe. Maybe he'll go with her. She can't even pay someone to fake it. I mean, they could both go live in Thailand, but then he gives up. Well, he can't leave. Oh, Allah told us he cannot leave Kuwait with any debt. That's why he got rid of all his debt before Foodie came, because she promised to take him to Canada, and he believed her. Allah told us all of it. His best friend. And even when Foodie went back to Canada, Allah reached out to him. Because she wouldn't let him talk to Allah. But he talked to Salah when she was gone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That dude's taking off and running. He may have. Yeah, peace out. Bye, Periwinkle. Mm-hmm. Poor Salah. I would actually felt sorry for him if it wasn't for the Kybella stuff and the stuff he said about Christians. Sorry. Maybe she's getting some plastic surgery, a little talk, a little lip injections. It was a group effort to pull her off of him. Probably. The Lol Cow Live did it because the YouTubes infiltrated his father's life. He probably was unaware of a lot of stuff. And that's what I think, and I'm going to stamp that as my conclusion. As my conclusion, that's what I'm stamping this. I just am. I think she's been crying because she's not well enough to travel. But you should have thought of that before you went to another country not healthy. Or you should have at least worked on getting healthy for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, you're hurting yourself. You're going to be 41. Hate me or not, you know I'm speaking the truth and you don't want to hear it. Oh, I'll be happy when this is over too. Actually, we will all rejoice because we didn't see this going anywhere good. Yeah, I mean, if she says he didn't even know what was being said on the Local Live, he does now. She can't take him to Canada. Season 3 went up in flames. Season 4 started out as a bore, but now we've hit the floor. Oh my God. You think she'll go to Thailand and sit and live? It wouldn't surprise me. But it would not be beneficial. Not for her to fix her health and have a support system. And you know Salah's not going to leave Kuwait or his family. He's not going to do that. It'll be illegal January 1st. THC in Thailand, yeah. Does she not know she's the problem? She might have just found out. It's called the FAFO. Everybody's got to hit. You got to be punched in the face once to go, okay, this isn't working for me. I got to try something else. And not manipulating and gaslighting people because I want what I want and I want it now. Life doesn't work that way. You have to earn shit. We knew this wasn't going to work out or last anyway. She'll go right back to Pete's. Yep. Absolutely. Because her mom is not an enabler or codependent. She doesn't want her in her house, right? She doesn't want her streaming in her house. She doesn't want her getting high in her house. So she does have some boundaries. But Pete, he don't care what she does. That's what she needs. She was probably given an ultimatum, stay off social media or go home. That's what we're wondering. But I feel like she got that ultimatum, and that's why she was driving around. Thank you, Monica, for the order in the Etsy store. That's why she was driving around, because I feel like she got that ultimatum already. Yes, Izuder, we know. She was driving around because she was given that boundary, or she just kept puffing her chest and was taking the car. I don't know. Yeah. I just don't think any of this is good for her. I don't feel like she would have got, I just don't feel like there's no way she could become a resident of Kuwait without a work permit. And YouTube's not what they're looking for. I don't feel like she could stay there. She needs to go home. If she still had a car, she would already be there. Oh, at home? Maybe. But I think the car's with a family member. I just think she needed money. Because, you know, she had to buy a round-trip ticket after the Kybella thing. And she didn't have the money. It's in his name, but she pays for everything. Yes. And I have a feeling his dad can help him either get rid of that car, or Allah will help, or Allah will help him. I think they just need to separate, get on with their lives. Foodie needs to get healthy. He needs to get himself going. I think, yes, she knows who has the car. Absolutely. And she knows who has Sam. So it is what it is. This little fake life she's created, everybody's seen through it, and the fighting and the catching him looking at pictures of other women. I mean, this was not going anywhere. Poor Teardrop. Now we got to say, poor Teardrop. Do I have to make the sweatshirt? I made the exactly Teardrop. Now I got to make poor Teardrop shirts. Get out of here. I got to give it a couple weeks. Because if she still hasn't come back to YouTube, then we're going to have to move on to the poor Teardrop. No, it's not called that, Mushy. Salah could be getting deported. Yeek, that would be so bad. That would have been ultimate damage if she were to get Salah deported to Syria. Oh my God. That would be ultimate damage. And I kept saying, you know, I can't even believe she would like do this dumb stuff over there. Yeah, I think his dad would do everything in his power to not let Salah get deported. That would have been the worst. So that was crazy. I mean, in any way because everything got really weird after the Lol Cow Live. And even when I was watching it, I'm like, you are in Kuwait wearing a hijab. What are you doing? And then the weird driving stuff, like she wouldn't go live from home anymore. And I'm like, something's going down. Yeah, if it came down to Foodie or Salah, Foodie's going to be on a plane tomorrow. Pack your shit. Let's go home. Let's go home. What's the problem? Go home. Fa la 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 la, Foodie. Yeah, what are you doing? Going home. Game over. Wow, what a crazy night. But you know, it's December. It's full moon shit. Drones in the air. It's crazy out there. Why wouldn't the YouTubes be crazy? Come on. Garlic bread on the phone with his old boss. It's all nuts. Salah shaved his face. What's happening? Are we in the Matrix? Chickens getting the flu. State of emergency in California. I'm like, what's happening? Back to masks. Stay indoors. If it ain't the UFOs, it's the chickens. It is nuts. That's true. Syrians can be deported from Kuwait if they break residency laws. Did you see when she had his wallet? Like, I don't even know, was it 2 weeks ago? And she was taking Kuwaiti money and doing this, like making it rain. And I'm like, don't do that. You cannot do that. They consider that any humor on their money is a mockery. She doesn't look into anything. She has no respect for anything. Yeah, what do you do when it's 2:30? Woo, woo, woo. We're in the Matrix. She's a hot mess, yeah. She looks very stressed. Remember? Okay, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. Remember when she was in the car driving for 5 days and we're like, what is she doing? Right? Remember how she was stressed? She was stressed breathing. She was like in a little manicky. I'm telling you, shit's been going down. And she can't act stupid to save her. No, they'll say, then take your stupid ass home. We don't do stupid here. Oh my God. She never makes the right decisions about anything, and it's really sad. I tried to be the mama. Because I'm 59, okay? I'm not in my 30s. I'm not in my 40s where, you know, it's like, stupid ass. No, I'm like, how do you not see this? Like the mom mode. That was stress breathing, yeah. And you know, if she's not ready to give up on a guy, she's going to act crazy. We've said that. I was shocked that the Kuwait government even renewed any visas past the first 6 or the first 3, the first 6 months. I was like, these people are like, you know what I mean? And then people were like, they must not be as strict. Like, they just want you to be scared to come over there. They just must not follow through with anything. Like, it's like, you better not do this, you better not do that, right? But I've seen some stuff that that young kid, man, they sent him to Syria. He never lived there a day in his life because he made a mockery of their money. By just sitting with piles of it in a picture. A picture. Not videos. A picture. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if he got deported for that, how is she getting away with this shit? Right? Maybe they weren't able to find her. Maybe they found her. Maybe somebody said, you know what? Here's where she's at. Like the dad or somebody over there. Like, I don't know. I mean, I may be going way off, but that everything's changed since that low-cow live she did. Yes, I know. His dad's very important. Yeah. And he could put a stop to this anytime. I've said it before. Anytime he could put a stop to this. And maybe the low-cow live was it. I mean, because Salah got really angry. You're probably right. Tad too crazy. Yeah. Oh my God, can you imagine? But, you know, I call it FAFO. Like I told you, if people can't take people's advice, then they need to fall on their own face and learn for themselves. Here we are. Face plant. We're not talking about that, air fryers, at all. I'm not interested in it. I don't want any part of it. I did not even find it to be interesting. Or I would have talked about it. It's okay. He didn't look angry playing his piano yesterday. We didn't see him. And plus, this probably has nothing to do with him. It has to do with Papa Bear. And she probably was told not to live stream in that place anymore. But the people want to see Julia. Well, put Julia back on the streets and let's film her every day, living her best life. Can you imagine? Foodie sparking an international event. Holy shit. What if she's not healthy enough to fly? What if she's not healthy enough to fly? Which may be why she's saying she's going to take 30-day break, and it might be in Kuwait, because she's convinced him she's not healthy enough to fly. They won't care. They'll put her on a boat. This is nuts. I can't even believe this is real right now. We're at a week before Christmas. Foodie, quit messing up holidays for everybody. That too. They'll put her on a cargo ship. Probably. One of those cages. You better make it a steel cage. She'll be rattling it like King Kong. She don't play like that. She's a boss bitch, remember? Not Kuwait's problem. That's true, you're a visitor. Do you think she'll be back online? I don't know. Time will tell. I just gave my synopsis. That's it. This is all entertainment. I seen something weird going on. I couldn't put my finger on it. And now I put my finger on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You can still revoke a visa. Even if she got approved for one, it could be revoked at any time. What is the longest that she stayed offline? Like 48 hours. Like 2 days. Because she was in her feelings. This didn't look like that. This looked like she's doing something she don't want to do. You think she'll be back tonight? I'd love for her to prove us wrong. She didn't have to say anything. She could have just been quiet. But she can't be quiet, which is her problem. Don't forget to pack your plaque. She couldn't help herself. Came back to the apartment. Expat cashier beaten for praying while on duty. Wow, that's sad. She played with fire. She's been playing with fire for a couple of years. She just needs to go home. First thing you need to do, darling, is go to your bank. Before it all gets wired out of there. Just saying. The last hurrah. God, that'd be a live stream. Oh my God. Wouldn't surprise me if Daddy yanked the internet from the flea box. Don't they have to like... Doesn't she have like... She has her Canadian phone and she has a Kuwaiti phone that has a loaded internet card in it, right? Salah's dad might... Well, no, she had to have a return ticket to Canada anyway. She wouldn't have been able to even come into Kuwait from Thailand. You have to. It's part of the visa requirement. You have to prove a round-trip ticket or a ticket home. That's what I mean. A ticket home to where your passport says you live. She can change it, though, because she has a flex. Like, she could say, all right, bye, go to Qatar with her passport, get a stamp. She left Kuwait, right? Then on, she could go to Thailand. She can go wherever she wants. She doesn't have to go to Canada, but she has to leave Kuwait. She just has to prove that she's got even a flex ticket that says Canada. She won't last a month. No way in Hades. Right. Something's going to occur by Tuesday. She's either going to come back online because it's payday, or she's gone. What was that thing she said yesterday about her other passport? I don't know. That was weird. I think that's why she was saying little things that were trying to make it look like she was in control. Because one thing an NPD can't handle is out of control. They get panicky if they lose control. That's why they have to have control at all times. The narrative, who she blames, her impulse issues. She's got to control the narrative. Or they actually feel like they're falling off a cliff. This is straight up. Look it up. If you even look up, how can somebody that insecure get that much control? Well, they do their promising, their love bombing, which she did to Salah. She promised to get him to Canada. She promised him he didn't have to work. He could game all day. And she couldn't get there fast enough. She gave up everything. She couldn't get there fast enough to get real control. Do you see what I'm saying? And, but he's got a support system. That's really hard to do as an NPD. If the person has, usually they'll create fights and problems with your family and your friends to isolate you. Do you see what I'm saying? We've seen all this play out. Allah and his wife holding their chest high. The family don't like her. He became isolated, did he not? And he promised her she could eat takeout every day if she could get him to Canada. Allah even told us that he's asked Salah, what are you doing? Why? She said she could get me to Canada. Foodie, you knew you couldn't. And she always told us, just let me inside your house. But then she got him in debt. So then, there it is. But thank God he has a support system, because the truth is, no matter what, that family seen what was going on or found out what was going on and took control, hopefully. If not, well, then it's just going to keep on cycling. Yeah, she does hate his face shaved. Canada was the carrot. He has to know by now. Exactly, Jamaican ting. Maybe she's waiting for payday to leave. Maybe. I mean, maybe they're giving her till payday to leave. Get your shit, pack it up. I know. Well, they played each other. He was looking for another gig while he let her keep paying for the car and the apartment. Chantal's in a pickle. Yeah. I mean, what it is she got played. That's going to be a tough one for her. But if he has to give up that car and shit, I don't know. See, here's what I never understood. Remember when he got rid of his Honda, and they got that second vehicle, that other vehicle? How did they get rid of that? Are these leases? Is he able to turn it in? Because they had another car before the Temu car. And I know Allah is part of the whole Temu thing, the cherry thing. I just don't understand. I think they're leases, short-term leases. You think her choice will be Canada or Kuwait jail? Well, hopefully she chooses wisely. How long will I be in here? I don't want to leave him. He's mine. This is my family. She's going to have to take the L. But she won't. She'll make up a story that she had to go home for health issues. And she doesn't know if she can go back. She's got to figure this out. It's going to take a while. Remember that one time she got mad at him and said she was moving back to Canada? Remember that? I'm moving back to Canada. I got to address my health. But it was because she was mad at him. She was taking her money with her. We seen it, but she played it off as her health. Then she went to Canada and never stopped eating till she ended up in the hospital. What snacks do you have in consignment? Right. I think I'll go to Canada. I'm telling you, you need to go home, get your shit together, get your health. Listen, girl, you are headed down. You're not meant to be in Kuwait. It's not your path. Can you not see that yet? I know you're fighting it, but it's the truth. Your health's going to shit. You're not happy. You're alone all the time. And now it is what it is. Go home. Right? He's probably skimmed some money. I'll get you back for not getting me to Canada and lying. Yeah, that meal was $40. I don't care. I want it. It only cost $5. Right? So he's just skimming. Been skimming for 2 years. He's got enough car payments probably till the end of the lease. Well, at least he's got good people in his life that will get him working and making money again real quick. They love him. They know he just Netflix special. YouTubers in jail abroad, right? We got Johnny Somali. He's facing South Korea jail, prison. He went over there and made a mockery out of South Korea. He made a mockery out of Japan, too. He's lucky he even got out of, where was he? Israel? He's lucky he got out of there without jail time. There's just people like that. They take their white privileged Western asses over somewhere and think they can change the world. And they find out real quick. It's not a joke. People believe in things. You don't go over there and try to get them to unbelieve it. She's all, I can't leave. It just started cooling down here. Listen, she'll be running around in a t-shirt in Canada winter. Yes, Johnny Somali's in deep doo-doo. I'd have went home. Yeah. They took his phones. They did. They took Johnny Somali's phones. Yeah, we'll have a little fun while she's on sabbatical. And then we will all be like, she's back in Canada. Right. Or we won't. She's still in Kuwait. And we don't know what's going to happen. All right, I'm done yapping. People are leaving. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for ignoring the nonsense. I appreciate that. We're all grown. Let people be who they want to be, but we don't have to announce it. We just gray stone that shit. You'll learn. I'll teach you how to gray stone. Because people that do the stuff they do, they just want your attention. They want everyone's attention. You got to stop giving these people attention when they come in the chat. I tried teaching y'all. And we know they try harder and harder, but we really don't care. So thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. We'll get there. All right, guys, have a great night. I love y'all. And check out my Etsy store. We got some, exactly teardrop. Hey, I might be ramping up the shirts. And by the way, my printer is behind because it's Christmas time. So please be patient with your sweatshirts and your t-shirts. It is Christmas time. Thank you. And plus, the Canadian Postal Service just went off strike. It's a bit of a shit show between the Postal Service and shipping out stuff. All right, I love y'all. Good night. Bye. Oh my God.